Κινηθείτε ευθέως εκεί σε. Λίγογε, ουδήσιμον του.
The bounty on your head is too good. This battle alive, and neither will you!
Ο σύζυγος ημών τέθνηκε μη χρεοληπτήσεων μία τριακάδα.
Πιστεύεις ότι έχει...
Οι Θεοί βασιλεύουν στην άλλη.
Something for you!
Hey, how's it going? Chris here and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. As you've seen, I've taken out all the guards in that camp, although it probably hasn't done anything. But yeah, we're getting the guard hit. The cutlass, sorry. Wait. Obviously the guard as well. No. Cool, he had a nice shroud in him, which I can't like. And she died in an interesting position. Cool, so that's the Eyes of Cosmos. Taking out, actually, what was that? A symbol. Warning. Letter to the Master. Sage letter to Midas. Etchings of Henry Boss. This is glove. Which means there's a clue for that person. The ghost controls Athenian politics. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's a shame it didn't give us any clues towards the other people. But I suppose this is probably our next one on 3. Clue to the cultist was lost in a cove on Scavenger's Coast in Achaia. Do we know where Achaia is? Have you been to Achaia? Achaia? Ah, okay. We've got something to do over there, man. Cool. We've got a couple of quests to do on Catalonia as well, which is pretty cool. Take us back home. Right. Oh, I meant to go back to the cultist. Sorry. And obviously this one, we know where he is. And he's all the way up here. How many pieces do we have actually? Upgrade the spear. Ah, we need 4 more pieces. So that'll be a little bit away to upgrade that. But nicely we've got rid of one of these. Next one is 37. So whoever that branch is. Right, home sweet home I think. Dr. Marini at Yin. I can't pronounce these. Leave that guy alone. Oh yeah, we're going all the way back down here. Right. I'll see you guys shortly. Looks like a nice little fishing village of sorts. And Nalini should just be over here.
Cassandra!
Hi.
Cassandra!
Hi.
Lamb, you made it. I trust the seas were favorable?
Poseidon might be the only one not trying to kill me.
And did you go to Thera? Did you find him?
Not yet.
You should. The answers
yeah,
to
forgot
many
I
of
was
your
supposed to do
questions
that.
are there. Your father would be proud to see how you've grown.
For now, let's deal with what needs to be done here.
I never imagined we'd stand on Spartan soil together again.
I don't know how to feel. I spent some of the happiest days of my life here. And some of the worst, too.
Sparta is our home. But we'll have to rid ourselves of the Puppet King if we are ever to find peace.
Whatever happened to our old house?
Nikolaos stayed after I left, but now that he's gone, I don't know.
Why don't we go find out?
Of course. But first, there's something I want to show you.
He's not properly gone. I'm sure she knows that. He's proper bombing it. Hey, it's me. I don't want that horse. I want Phobos. The magical mythical horse which follows me everywhere.
Off we go now.
I may be cheating. And just have it follow me because she is my objective. Nope. Are we getting involved? Yeah.
Come on.
Oops. Didn't mean to go front. Oops. Oops. No, I didn't mean it. Really? Kill the Spartan. He's attacking me. Right, I'm sorry guys. Whoa. No witnesses.
Let's go.
Whoops. That looked like some damage.
The closer we get to Sparta, the more memories keep flooding in.
No matter how far I ran, I never could escape them.
I know. On Naxos I could forget. It was as if I had locked Sparta in a box close to the bottom of the sea.
Did you put your memories of us in that box?
I wanted to, but it would have taken all the wood in the land to build one big enough.
Cute. Oh, is this where we're going? Oh, blossom tree. Why is she running backwards?
This is where I first trained you to use your spear.
Hesitation only hastens the grave.
You remembered.
How do you think I got this far?
We had to pry that spear from your hand while you slept. You said you needed it to fight the monsters in your dreams.
I couldn't face Cerberus empty-handed. Those children will be ripped to shreds. We should help them.
Cassandra, wait!
Let's kill them
You
instead.
mustn't interfere. This is Spartan training territory. The Agogi is what turns boys into men. Interfering would only weaken them, weaken Sparta.
They're no good to
Sounds
Sparta
good.
if we leave them to die.
And they're no good to Sparta if they're too weak to kill a wolf. Come. Let's go home.
So many wolves there. Can I just kill one of them? He's back. Come on, dude. Kill the wolf. Right. I didn't do anything. Doctor injured young Spartan.
Mater?
I'm here.
I'm so cold.
The sea that will carry you is very warm.
I'm sorry I yelled at you. I was angry. It wasn't your fault.
Shh, shh, shh. You have nothing to be sorry for.
That was really sad.
He died with honor.
His death was unnecessary.
What are you doing here?
I was passing by when the wolves attacked these boys. But they're Spartans in training, so I let them handle things on their own.
She lies. She fought the wolves,
Well-
clearly wanting glory for herself.
You've interfered with Spartan law and lied about it. There's more honor in that dead boy's heart. You should return to where you came from.
Are you alright? What happened?
I couldn't just stand by and watch.
The Ago Yi is what turns boys into men, and soldiers into Spartans. You have only made them weaker by interfering.
What good are they to anyone if they're dead?
Cassandra, please. This isn't Kefalonia, Naxos, or anywhere else. This is Sparta, and breaking Spartan law can get you killed.
Believe me, Mater. I know exactly what breaking Spartan law gets you.
Come, let's go home.
That training is ruthless.
Not ruthless, effective. The rest of the boys will become Cryptia.
I'm gonna run over this guy.
Stalkers in the night.
Stalkers in the night?
There's a reason Sparta never changes. It has rules, and they are strict. Spartans rule Laconia, but most of its citizens are ilotas, enslaved peasants made to work the fields and mines.
Slaves? Why don't they revolt?
Sorry.
Spartan fields keep them fed, and Spartan warriors keep them safe. First from the Persians, and now from the Athenians. When they forget their place, the Cryptia are ordered to keep the peace.
I see.
Most of us make great sacrifices for comfort.
Most. Not all.
Why is she running? I'm sure she ran past a horse. Silly matter. What's going on here?
I never thought I'd
I thought he was
find
gonna
myself
come in there.
back in Sparta. It looks so peaceful, despite the war raging elsewhere.
But don't fall into the portal. Where are we going?
Why are you in my
Whoa,
way?
he changed. Look at these statues. They'll be the slaves. Nope. Is this it?
This was the first and last place I ever felt safe.
As soon as you were old enough to hold a spear, you trained in this yard from morning till night.
Nikolaos was a tough teacher to please.
He hid his pride from you. But every night he would tell me, she's going to bring glory to Sparta.
As much as I hate him for what he did, I wouldn't be who I am today without his training.
My heart broke that day. But for the first time in ages, standing here with you, I truly believe it can mend again.
Me too.
Do you remember the first time you held your brother?
Yay. That's a long
I've
time
tried to
ago.
block out what happened here.
You were so scared of breaking him. You ran around the house, gathering every pillow and blanket. You piled them all around you, and only then did you feel safe to hold him.
He was so small.
Even then, you held him so tight, I thought you would squeeze the life out of him.
He turned out stronger than we thought.
The gods must be playing tricks on my eyes.
No.
Good to see you, Brasidas. It's been a long time since I rescued you from the warehouse fire in Corinth.
That's not how I remember it.
You look well, Brasidas.
The rumors were true.
Yes, I
You're
remember that.
alive.
Many we thought to be dead are still breathing.
When I heard the two of you came home,
We're in Sparta, but we're not home yet.
We want our house back, Brasidas.
Sparta claimed your estate after Nikolaos' disappearance. They're waiting for his adopted son to claim it.
but he hasn't returned from the war.
Stentor? I knew I should have killed him on the beach. What do we have to do to get it back?
You'll need to negotiate your Spartan citizenship with the kings. It won't be easy.
Why
You'll
not?
probably get
As happy
chucked
as
off
I
the
am
mountain
to see
again.
you, the kings won't be. Especially Archidamos. Your exit from Sparta wasn't exactly graceful.
He can't still be mad I broke his nose.
Yeah.
You what?
In any case, he hasn't forgotten. But I have an idea that might help him forgive.
Tell us.
Spartan soldiers have been giving weapons to the Ilotes. Whoever takes care of these traitors will earn his thanks.
Why on earth would Spartan soldiers be helping Ilotes?
Ilotes greatly outnumber Spartan citizens, but they're leaderless, mostly farmhands, servants, and apprentices. If someone unified them, armed them, and trained them, they'd be a real threat to Sparta.
But
Yeah, what a
you
shame.
said it was Spartans who were arming them.
All the more reason to deal with this quickly. You find out why the Ilotes are being armed, and you'll have the king's attention.
Where will I find these Spartans?
They were last spotted in the Gorani marble quarry, in the forest of Eurotas.
So, I find the soldiers. Then what?
Spartans are loyal to their commander. Take him out, and the rest should disperse.
And the weapons?
Destroy them. The Ilotes have caused enough trouble with shovels and sickles. The last thing Sparta needs right now is them carrying swords.
So, to get our house back, I must take out the Spartan commander responsible for inciting a useless rebellion. Sounds easy
Exactly.
enough.
Find me in the throne room when it's done.
And where will you be?
This is where I raised you. It's also where Leonidas raised me. I'm going to visit his tomb just beyond the estate. You should pay your respects too before you get started.
Before
I'll
I get
try.
started. Okay. Okay, I've got multiple quests, so A level 34. Nice one. That's what I want, the viewpoint. Yeah, multiple quests, thought so. Let's get this viewpoint and then we'll have a look for Leonidas's temple? Tomb? Whichever. Oh, that's not the sync point. It is here, no? That's not the synchronization point, where is it? Why is it so hard to find? Right up there. Sorry guys. Right, there we go. Nice little amphitheatre down there. Be very interesting to make this Spartan run. I don't think I'll do it, but it would be interesting. Wait, did I say Spartan? I don't know if I said Spartan or not, but I meant Athenian. Right, multiple quests. Bully the bullies, and one bad Spartan spoils the bunch. Yeah, that's where I want to go. All the way to here. Okay, let's have a quick look at the inventory. New bow, nice. That sword's not much better than what we've got. Just a mallet of sorts. That's slightly better. It's kind of cool actually. Nothing there of use. That's a bit better. That's not better. And abilities. We're running out of things without being able to assign stuff. I'm gonna have to upgrade my my spear. Spear? Yeah, my spear. To the next level. Right, let's have a look. I need a phobos. If I can have phobos, yeah, he's gonna smashing through people, as is the way.
Watch out! Slow down!
Nope. Slow down is not in my vocabulary.
Grandfather was a true hero. Maybe one day he'll sculpt a statue of me.
What is wrong with this person? I don't really want. Oh. She's back to normal now.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
Oh. Memories.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas, the days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Defy the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
See, this definitely
Gather the men.
says that the cult is of the same order as the agents.
She'll have to go through me.
Incredible. Now, do you understand?
What must I do?
It's time we embrace our destiny. Both of us. If we don't stop the cult before it's too late, then all Leonidas fought and died for was for nothing. Our bloodline has risen to those who would enslave us.
It's time we rise again.
Well, well, well. Mother and daughter united in Sparta at last. And look at you. Goddesses among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes. Our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Cassandra, my king?
Who could forget? The girl who died to save her brother. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
Two innocent children were put to their deaths that day.
Cassandra, enough. Apologies, my king. She's been away from Sparta for a long time.
You both have. This one has fire like her mother. In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you. Losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
I've spent my whole life looking over my shoulder. If Sparta is to be my home again, I'd rather it be a peaceful one.
Peace at what cost? When Spartans aren't killing, they're training to kill. And when they're not killing Athenians, they're declaring war on their own people. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There's nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Hilot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stoking the flames. Savagely killing Hilots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Cryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness make Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Kreptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not?
Indeed.
Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
If killing Cryptia will get our home back, I'll do it.
Okay, brilliant. We're going to end off right here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.